I've been employed by BSW as a graduate management trainee since September last year, working here at BSW in Fort William. The main thing that we do is process roundwood logs into square sawn timber, plane it, grade it, and then dispatch it mainly to within Scotland as our sales area. BSW Timber is the largest sawmill in the UK. You can see occasionally the lorries going by, but we get furnished with between 50 and 70 log lorries every single day to keep this place running, so the scale is absolutely massive, which we do here. At high school I did like the broad spectrum, obviously, to start with, getting an introduction in third and fourth year to a range of subjects. The ones that I enjoyed the most was like maths and physics, and then in sixth year I went on and did advanced hires in maths and physics, and then went into university to do mechanical engineering. Well, I finished high school and I went to study mechanical engineering, do a master's degree at Heriot-Watt University, and right up until third year I had no idea really what sawmilling was. I had a picture in my head when I first heard of it of two guys with a saw standing inside a sort of corrugated iron shed going at a piece of wood, but when it got to the end of third year, that's when I got in touch with BSW for a summer placement, and I came up here and I did 4-month summer placement, just sort of learning more about the engineering that goes on here. At the time, I wasn't overly interested in sawmilling. For me, it was just a place that I could come, develop my engineering experience, and then go back to university to finish my degree. But as I went back, and the more sort of going through fifth year, I had it in the back of my mind that I really wanted to come back to BSW. So as I approached the end of my degree, I got back in touch with them, and straight away they said it'd be great to have me back to the company, and that they would get a role set up for me in BSW to bring me on in the graduate management programme. It's definitely cutting edge, pardon the pun, but the technology that goes into this place is sort of leading, especially in terms of the group. I've had the opportunity to go and see a couple of other mills, and there is some that are very similar to Fort William. They've all got the same technology inputs, the same problems that crop up, but there's also some where there's a lot of sort of manual handling, manual grading involved. So in terms of automation and bringing that into the business, BSW here in Fort William is really a leader in that. For me, it was the people that brought me back to here. I'd had the experience with them for 3 or 4 months in the summer 2 years ago, and I knew that fresh out of university I had all the skills and knowledge that I'd developed there, but I needed a sort of mentor to bring me on, especially early on in my career, and I could see that BSW were essentially creating this role for me to come into, so I knew that they would have very good work for me to do that would bring me on in my own career.